Martin Short, welcome back to The Tonight Show.
James Thomas Fallon.
Yes.
My God, your name screams out diversity. It really does. I'm so excited to be here tonight.
Yeah,
Although there could be the Vicodin and Xanax talking, but I don't think so.
No.
In fact, it's hard for me to express how excited I am to be here tonight because the Botox is fresh.
Oh, you can barely tell. You can barely see anything.
Yeah. You know, I haven't seen you since the big Saudi golf tournament. Who knew that you and the Crown Prince were such buddies? The giggling, and he's knitting and you're holding the wool. It's so beautiful. In fact, tell everyone what you were telling me about why the Proud Boys is so much more than a club. What did you mean by that? What does that mean? What does that mean? No, Jimmy, here's the thing about Jimmy. We do hang out because we're not just fake show business friends. We're fake friends in real life.
That's right. We really are. That is correct. How's your summer going, though?
Well, it's so beautiful. I've been up with the loons at my cottage.
Yes.
But, and do I regret my Kim and Pete forever tattoo? Sure.
You can fix
Absolutely.
it. You can fix it, sure.
Regrets, I've had a few.
Do I? Yes, I do.
You know, oh, and how about this? You know, I was at Mar-a-Lago during the big FBI raid.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm gonna lie. You know, no, I'm a member there.
I did not know you were a member of Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, God. I don't like Trump's politics, but I love his omelet station.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Well, that's a
so
reason.
Beautiful. And, you know, it's so great because you can just, if you're a member, you can just read as many classified documents as you want. They're all over the place.
Scattered everywhere. I didn't even know that you knew the Trumps.
Oh, I know the Trumps. I used to babysit the kids, for God's sake. Eric and Don Jr., we would play Monopoly, but their version is the winner is the first person to yell bankruptcy.
That's another fun way to play it.
Someone's been doing some writing.
How's our pal Steve Martin doing? That's what I'm talking about there.
You know, Steve, well, first of all, he's the most talented guy in the world, you know. I mean, he does magic, he juggles, he plays the banjo, and yet somehow he's famous. I don't know how. Now, we are a team now. We're like Florida and a lower back tattoo, you know.
Yeah.
No.
I want to congratulate you on this tour, by the way, okay? Because, this is a... Well, I mean, what have you learned, by the way, what have you learned touring with Steve Martin?
Well, I've learned that he will pay top dollar for clean urine.
You got to pass those tests. You got to pass the test.
I've learned that from him that you don't need to have a pool to have a pool boy.
Hello.
No, but he is really amazing. You know, he's such a unique man. You know, he butt dialed me the other day, which is kind of remarkable because he still has a rotary phone. So, you know,
That's very hard to do.
Oh, not for Steve.
Not for
Not
Steve
when you have that
all.
talent.
I want to congratulate you and Steve. You're both Emmy nominated for Only Murders in the Building.
Yes, 17.
The show got a whopping 17 Emmy nominations. That is amazing.
And I'm just letting you know. Thank you. Thank you.
You are fantastic.
And I'm just letting you know I'm making it red carpet official with Liz Cheney.
Ooh,
when I go there.
You heard it here first.
From that. But, no. Here's the thing. The show, first of all, the finale's on next Tuesday, you know.
That's right.
Episode 10. Who did it?
I'm excited.
But, you know, Steve and I are nominated, and, you know, if I can't win, I hope he wins. But I can win, so screw him, you know.
No, that's not what you want. No, that's not. But, I mean, you are nominated for the exact same category.
I know.
So, yeah, I mean, you have to... You either win or if you lose, do you have a...
Well, if I lose, I'm going to send Will Smith up to slap him.
No. You got to...
Why not?
No, because he won't be there. He won't be there for the end.
Here's the thing. Here's what's amazing. If someone had told me 20 years ago that I would be on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon with all these Emmy nominations, I would have said, Jimmy Fallon? You know.
That's interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Never thought of it that way.
Only Murders in the Building. It's the best acting I could do to not laugh at everything. you were phenomenal. I want to just say this for real. No bits, nothing. I'm not doing anything. I just want to say, in this show, I've loved you. I love all of your work. But this is something that no one else can do. You do comedy and you do drama, and you make me cry and you make me laugh.
Thank you.
You were amazing in the show, and congratulations and
thank you very much. It's very nice. Thank you.
Martin Short, Only Murders in the Building. Really. I can't even tell you.
That is so...
I can't even tell you.
Well, that is very lovely.
I want to show a clip. Do you want to set up this clip?
Oh, well, this clip is, you know, in the show, I find out that my son might not be my DNA son, and I'm panicked by it, so I go and get a DNA test, and this is me anxiously, filled with anxiety, waiting to do the test.
Here we go. Here's Martin Short, Only Murders in the Building. Take a look at this.
So apparently, my son is Greek, which means that I must be Greek, not Irish. Surprise! But of course, it makes, you know, complete sense when you think about the Greeks. Founders of Western theater, father of the public bathhouse. Sound like anyone you just met?
We tell ourselves it can't possibly be true.
Am I nervous that my son isn't my son? Not at all. In fact, the only thing I am nervous about is producing enough spit for this test because my mouth is so dry right now. Anyone else have a dry mouth?
Martin Short, everybody! The season 2 finale of Only Murders in the Building airs Tuesday on Hulu.